Hi everyone, today we're going to make gum paste, and this is a recipe that I learned from Nicholas Lodge in taking his classes, and I will tell you the ingredients. We need 4 egg whites, a 2-pound bag of sugar with 1 cup taken out. We'll need 12 teaspoons of Tylose and some shortening. Now the Tylose that I use and that he sells, it's CAI Tylose powder, and you can also use gum tragacanth to make Tylose, but what Nick says is that the Tylose, the gum tragacanth to make gum paste, but what Nick says is that Tylose is cheaper and it is also whiter in color, and there's more information on his site about this gum paste at nicholaslodge.com. Okay, so we're going to get started. And let me plug in my mixer. We're going to pour in the egg whites first. And we are going to turn this on for 10 seconds just to break it up. Be on high, 10 seconds to break it up. Now we're putting it back on low, and we are going to pour the sugar in. So once it mixes, it's going to make a soft consistency royal icing. Okay, then we're going to turn it on high for about 2 minutes. And I won't show you the whole 2 minutes, but I'll show you what happens afterwards. It still has not been 2 minutes, but I'm going to scrape the sides just a little bit. And when it's ready, it should be at the soft peak consistency and shiny, like soft meringue. Okay. This is the soft peak stage. The peaks fall over. At this point, if you wanted to color the whole batch, you would add your coloring at this point. A little darker than you would need it because it does fade a little bit. So there we go. So now what we're going to do is we are going to add the Tylose in a slow stream over 5 seconds at the low setting. This will stiffen up this soft royal icing. Once it's all in there, you're going to turn it on high for a few seconds. And that's it. At this point, we are going to sprinkle some of that reserved powdered sugar. You do not have to use the whole cup, just do a little bit. If it's too sticky, you can add more. And this is where the shortening comes in. You're going to rub some on your hands and knead the dough together. And being that I don't have an assistant today, I'm going to shut off the camera and I'll be right back. As you can see, some of it does get stuck in the bowl. Just take your spatula and just scrape it on out. You can use your hands. That's where the shortening comes in. That way it does not stick to your hands. Now gum paste dries faster than fondant, so it's used mainly for making flowers or little items that you need to dry quickly. Usually when I make my bows for cakes, I usually use fondant if I have enough time for them to dry. If I don't, and I don't have enough time to make the gum paste, I'll take 1 teaspoon of the Tylose powder, add it to a pound of gum paste, knead it in, let it rest a few hours, then I use it and the fondant dries faster. Tylose can also be used to make edible glue as well. So I'm almost done scraping all of this out. And then we will get to kneading it. You just put it all together, knead, and you can tell when it's ready, when it's not sticky anymore, and you have a nice smooth gum paste dough. And the reason I'm making gum paste is because I'm going to be making a gum paste wine bottle for a friend of mine. She's doing a wine bottle cake, and she asked me if I could do the bottle for her, and I said of course. So I'm making gum paste. So once you have kneaded the gum paste, knead it for a few minutes. I hope you can see me because I have the camera resting on my canister of shortening. But I don't know if you could tell how crumbly it was before, but as you can see, it's starting to smooth out. You just knead it. And gum paste is a little harder to knead than fondant is, but it's a great product. Okay, so if you can see this, see how my finger is not sticking to it? That's when you know it's ready. So if you want, at this point you can divide it in half, which is what I usually do. You can put each one on the camera, probably. Put each ball in a bag. I have run out of Ziploc bags, so I'm just going to divide them and just put them in the same. So I have put both balls in the same bag, and then I'm going to put them in a bigger bag. So as you can see, I did not use the whole 1 cup of powdered sugar that was reserved. So just start off with a little bit. It depends on the weather. There's a lot of humidity. You might need less, you might need more. Make sure you get all the air out of the bag. Then what you need to do with this now, stick it in the fridge for 24 hours. You can just do it overnight if you need to use it in the morning. Right now it is about 11 o'clock at night, and I will be using this probably tomorrow afternoon. So it'll almost be 24 hours, but it can still be used if it's less than 24 hours. I'm going to give you the recipe for edible glue. That's also on his site, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.